All right,
So we did R1, R2, R3.
Now we're in R4 and
Starting
R5.
R4
So,
and R5.
yeah, and all R4 and R5, remember, on the back side of the page. Okay? So now I flip the page over. Okay? Excuse me, so you just said, right, we agree that motivation is what holds you back. Yep, got it. So now, Dakota, let's do this. Let's paint a picture again. Oh, freaking. Alright, so Dakota, let's paint a picture again, okay? Let's say it's October 24th, 2020 again, okay? So 1 year just like we did earlier, okay? But this time, let's say the past repeats itself, okay? We add Anytime Fitness to the list of things that you tried, right? 5 years has become 6 years and you still don't have that motivation, okay? And, right, it's football season, your boys, John and Matt, they have either playoff game, right? And you don't go to it because you're just too tired, right? You don't feel up to it, okay? And, they actually win. And your boys do really well and you had to miss out on that, okay? And, your wife, Stacy, she wants to go on a date night to Applebee's and just, you're already asleep. And even talked about that, okay? You kind of missed out on these date nights and, football season and spending time with your boys as they go through middle school and high school. When you go to bed that night, Dakota, tell me one word to describe how you feel.
Upset.
Upset?
Yeah.
How do you think John and Matt feel knowing that they played really well and their father wasn't there to see them?
Probably mad.
And how do you think Stacy feels knowing she hasn't had a date night with her husband in a long time?
Upset as well.
And why is it important to you that your boys, John and Matt and Stacy, aren't upset with their husband and father?
Say that again.
Why do you think why is it important to you
Oh.
that John, Matt, and Stacy aren't upset with their husband and
Because I
father?
love them and want to do everything for them.
Okay. That's it. Now, Dakota, if there was a formula that can show you how to be happy and successful in any area of life, would you want to know what that is?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. FE equals doing equals happiness, okay? And happiness to you told me, were your two boys, okay? And Stacy, right?
Yeah.
Being there for them. That's your happiness. FEs are all of your fitness expectations, okay? So you come into the gym, right? You work out, you expect to be fit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now what you're doing is comprised of two things. Your time and your money. Where you invest your time and your money will either get you closer towards your happiness or further. Make sense?
Yeah.
Over the last 5 years, Dakota, which arrow do you think you've been living on the most?
Away.
And whose choice has it been to take those actions to do so?
Me.
And whose choice is it to change that?
Me.
Love it. Now, Dakota, think about an alcoholic. Where does an alcoholic spend his or her time and money?
Bar and liquor store.
Yeah, right? Things like that. And if you think long term, Dakota, is the quality of life high or low for an alcoholic?
Low.
Yeah, and I bring that up because wherever you invest your time and money will dictate your behavior and your quality of life. I know we want it to be really high, okay? So what I want to look at, Dakota, are some things that we do with our time that are taking us on this arrow, okay? So think about, TV, maybe social media, video games, things like that. Dakota, do you like watch TV, Hulu, Netflix, anything like that?
Hulu.
Hulu. What's your show? What are you watching? Arrow? You love Arrow?
Arrow.
Arrow. I love it. That's a great show. My wife or my girlfriend and I, we love that as well. Anything else? Any like movies or on maybe TV shows or sports or news channels on a regular basis? Sports.
Yeah.
Who are you following?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're watching that on the weekend, it sounds like, and maybe some ESPN throughout the week?
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to think maybe every single day, Dakota, on average, how many hours are you just watching some type of TV?
Like 24.
24 hours in a day?
A week. Oh, in a day?
How many hours in a day?
Probably like 3.
3 hours a day?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha, so about 21 hours a week, right, rough estimate. And do you do any do you have a Facebook, Instagram, anything like that?
Yeah.
And we're probably, in that technology age where we're, checking it throughout the day. Roughly, right, an estimate. How many hours do you think you're on social media every day if you were to add that up, right, a rough guess?
1 to 2.
We'll just say 1, okay?
Alright.
Okay, so about 7 hours a week there, okay. And then you do like video games or movies or anything else on the computer on a regular basis?
Computer.
Computer, what are you doing on the computer?
Graphic design stuff.
Is that for work though?
No.
Okay,
Just
so
for me.
is it a hobby though?
Yeah.
Something you love to do that
Yeah.
kind of DOS? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. You gotta do that, okay? So if we just take TV and social media, right? There might be some other things that we do, right? That's 28 hours a week, okay? That you're investing in Hulu, right? Arrow, Cowboys, ESPN, and social media, Instagram. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, do these things get you closer or further from your goals?
Further.
Further. And you're choosing to do these, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, right? We're gonna do these things. It's life. But what if I could say you could watch Ariel, watch your Cowboys, and be on social media, and be 50 pounds down and be the best dad husband possible? Would you want to know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All you have to do, Dakota, is sacrifice 4 hours a week. You still have 24 hours to do these things. Can you sacrifice 4 hours a week to do that? Okay. So what I'm hearing is, Dakota, and tell me if I'm wrong, you have the time to do this. Perfect. Now, Dakota, we gotta talk about money a little bit. Not because I care where you spend it, but because somewhere over the last 5 years, you have yet to reach your fitness goal, and I wanna figure out what the hiccup is, okay? So now I'm on that FAQ, right? So Dakota, it says you don't smoke. I love it, but you do drink occasionally. Is that like maybe a beer, after a long day of work, or is it mean on the weekends with your buddies?
Weekends, buddies.
Gotcha, where do you guys like to go? I know, is it to watch the Cowboys?
Yep.
Applebee's?
Yep.
But you don't take your wife there?
No.
Alright, so we're gonna change it though, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I got you. So when you guys go there, what are you drinking? Is it beer, some mixed drinks? What are you drinking?
Beers.
Beers. What's your favorite beer?
Corona.
Corona. Got it. So every weekend when you go to Applebee's and have some drinks, how much you spend?
Probably about $30.
30 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's about once a week, right on Sundays.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Now it says you eat out 3 to 4 times a week. Is it 3 or is it more towards the 4?
4.
Got it. Is it fast food and sit down or is it one or the other? Little mixture.
Mixture, yeah.
Gotcha. And is that sit down kind of like a once a week type deal where it's like a little nicer place?
Yep.
Where do you like to go? Applebee's?
Yeah.
Applebee's, but not with Stacy?
No.
Alright, we're gonna change that though. That's why we're
Yeah,
here.
that's why we're here.
Alright, I see the theme here, Dakota. Alright, so you go to Applebee's. Okay, about once a week. How much are you spending when you go to like an Applebee's?
Probably said like $15.
You go by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Your marriage needs work, bro.
Terrible
I
person.
should have said that. That was a script up. So alright, Applebee's. And then so about another 3 days a week, you're doing some type of fast food?
Yeah.
Where are you going normally?
McDonald's.
Gotcha. So just kind of mixed fast food, right?
Yep.
Every time you go to like a fast food or McDonald's, how much you spend in there, Dakota?
$10.
$10, okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. Now, it says you don't like to shop, right, for shoes and clothes. Is it because you've never done that, or because maybe we want to feel better before we do that?
Feel better if I do that.
Gotcha. So maybe one of the goals we have is maybe once you lose that 50 pounds, maybe treat yourself to something.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. Now, what about pop, coffee, energy drinks? Anything like that?
Pop.
Pop. What are you drinking? What's your favorite pop?
Coke.
Coke. Is it like a can a day, a 2 liter a day? What are you doing?
Can.
A can a day? So really not just one can?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe like what, $5 a week maybe if you add a case up or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And any energy drinks or coffee?
Energy drinks.
What should you go to?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. How many a day?
1.
One a day. What do they cost? About $3?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So no coffee?
No.
Now what about how often do you guys go to the grocery store?
Once a week.
Once a week. What's the bill?
$250.
$250 once a week.
Yeah.
Gosh, so about $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it. So check this out. For the sake of this conversation, we're gonna go much more in depth as the program goes, Dakota. We're gonna say inner aisles are bad, okay? Outer aisles are good, okay? Out of your grocery cart, what percent do you think comes from the inner aisles versus the outer aisles?
Probably like 50%.
50%. Got it. I'm gonna call that your bad food. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, so about 500.
Okay.
So Dakota, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. When you look at alcohol, Applebee's, fast food, Coke, energy drinks, and bad foods at the grocery store,
Yep.
okay, do those items get you closer or further from your goals?
Further.
And you're choosing to do that, right?
Yep.
Is it fair that we call this your unhealthy budget?
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you add this up, Dakota, we found, I'm just gonna say $800, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
That's $800 that you're choosing to invest in a lifestyle that's taking you further from your goals, right?
Yep.
And Dakota, how much is your gym membership here at the club?
40.
$40?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that your healthy budget, okay?
Okay.
So when you see your healthy budget is 40 and your unhealthy, your unhealthy budget is 800 and your healthy budget is 40,
Yeah.
what's going through your head?
change needs to happen.
And you think that's one of the reasons why you've yet to reach your fitness goal? And you would agree
Yeah.
some sacrifices need to happen this time around?
Yeah.
Now, Dakota, is alcohol, is that a want or a need?
Want.
And Applebee's, is that a want or a need?
Want.
What about fast food at McDonald's?
Want.
What about that Coke you drink?
Want.
And the Red Bull energy drinks, is that a want or need?
Want.
And those bad foods at the grocery store that are packaged, boxed, and wrapped?
Want.
Okay. And what's that losing the 50 pounds to spend time with John, Matt, and Stacy and be the best husband and father possible? Is that a want or a need?
Need.
So what I'm hearing is, and tell me if I'm wrong, Dakota, you've been investing more energy, more money, and more time on things that you want versus things that you need. Do you think that's another reason why you get to reach your fitness goal?
Yeah.
Got it. Who's your best friend, Dakota?
Derek.
Derek. Okay,
Derek.
so let's say Derek is trying to lose 50 pounds,
Yeah.
okay, enhance his life, be the best dad, right, possible, okay? Just say that.
Yeah.
And you knew that he was investing $800 on these same items.
Okay.
What would you tell him?
Need to stop.
Stop what are you doing to you today?
Stop.
Uh-huh. Right, you would tell your best friend that.
Yep.
So, who's your best friend today?
You.
Uh-huh. I got your back. Okay? Now, Dakota, right, we take all these things right together, right? You told me that you're, 30 years old today. Up to this point in life, think about mentally, physically, emotionally. What quality of life are you living right now?
F.
An F. And do you want to continue to live an F quality of life?
No.
Okay. And Dakota, is it acceptable or unacceptable to fail long term?
Unacceptable.
Do you know you've been doing over the last 5 years?
Yep. Being unacceptable.
Failing, right?
Failing, yeah.
Kind of hypocritical. But I know that we're here today to finally make a change, right?
Yep.
Now think about this, right? We have a scale, Dakota,
Okay.
1 to 10. 1 is not at all, 10 is 100% certain, okay? Based on everything that we tried, right? All those diets, all the gyms that we tried, the 5 years of not having that motivation, and this lifestyle that you've been living, high five, good luck. We never talk again, okay? How confident are you that you're gonna lose that 50 pounds for the first time in your life and be the best dad and husband possible and sustain it? How confident?
2.
2, so 20%, right? Dakota, what grade is it 20% in school?
Fail.
So what I'm hearing is you're 20% certain the most important point in your life. Do you think that's another reason why you've yet to reach your fitness goal?
Yep.
Got it. And or.
So the only